It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let's go! Ring the bell! Hope you'll put up a fight!
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes air to deny them a chance. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Deal some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. The pressure is so intense here. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Steps back to start things off. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Loaded Psycho Blitz! Pepper them with the Psycho Blitz! Uses the target combo with a filler. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Looking for a chance. Hit them with a 1-2-3. The throw missed. The drive impact doesn't work. Impact squat. Are we gonna see a comeback? One chance here goes to the air. Just goes for it at this range. Looking for a hook. Raw super hard incoming. Oh, yo! Raw super hit. Okay, here we go. Player one closes it out. Player one comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Strings it all together. Sees it coming and blocks it out. The jump in is denied. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Reacts to the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in catches them. He saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player one, oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player one has a slight life lead. Decides to meet them in the air. They were expecting that to hit them with a stop and block. Super hard on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Not there anymore! What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
Fight round. Fight.
That big fist creates a spice. Dashes. Barely the throw is denied. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to pump the brakes on the impact. Player one is in a pretty good situation with the meter again. Quick breather. Oh man, the punish counter sets the table. Ooh, what a smart blow. Solid anti-air. They push their way out of the corner. Psycho Blitz wakes them up. Wow, reads the counterattack. Gives the ribcage some TLC. Noticeable life lead. The drive impact doesn't work. Anti-air in the clutch. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Closes it out. Player one showed they are truly the best of the best.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let's go! Bring the best!
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. It absorbs the attack and fires back. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Projectile to try and change the situation. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Feeling out the spacing. Time's the only thing moving here. Trying to read each other here? Taking stock. At this range, many attacks picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. From up above. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. What'll happen here? Zones with the fireball. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. So, what's next? Doing some quick planning? Burnout activates. They are absolutely wailing on solid anti-air. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Life lead is there. Oh, the throw connects. A quick breather. Looking for a chance. Flatlines him. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks them with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Oh, with the drive impact. Heats it up with a combo into super. Uses the gauge. Can this super art set things into motion? Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Combo with the target combo. Player two in trouble with no drive. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Experiencing burnout. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they play it? Oh God, this is tense. Checks them with the projectile. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. KO! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Woo, that last round went right down to the wire. We don't know who's going to win, But with both fighters evenly matched, any small mistake is going to end up being costly. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. From upstairs, takes a trip. Manages to block it, brushes that off, and keeps going. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. A super art? The super doesn't hit. Big looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Good work.
Super!
That's what we want to see.
Switch sides. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Drive usage is back on the table. Flatlines on. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Left in the tank.
Fight round. Fight.
Opens with the fireball. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Jumps. Smart play with the throw. Hits the drive. Both fighters are working with a low SA gauge, but that may not deter. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. The pace quickens after trading hits. Barely blocks the jump in. What now? Blocks that off. More fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Rearranging the internal organs with Psycho Sword. Player impact. What? Crowns them from above. A jump? Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Jump! Noticeable look. Reads the jump in perfectly. Jump! Oh my god, they just choked it up! Gotta do better than that. Rushes in! A jump in? Here comes the corner pressure. Big drive gauge difference here with little life left. It is over! Player 1! Straight up outplayed them! Talk about a David and Goliath situation!
Round 1.
It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Close range projectile! Jump! Time's the only thing moving here. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Goes air to air to deny them a chance. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. From up above. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't squander this punish counter chance. The jump in catches. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gear. They were not clear for takeoff. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Throws a fireball. Sticks the jump in. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Oh, says no to the impact. Both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. Jump? Hits them with a stopping block. Both legs in. Goes for the buck, finds the target. Going in. Manages to block the. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. They gotta go. Will this super art do anything? Chips them for the win. Player 1 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll put up a fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Goes for the surprise rush in. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive game. This might be prime time to down to the wire.
Time to go.
Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Sticks the combo from up above. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. One combo can end this round right now. Jumps in. Very solid corner switch. Ogi, the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player one with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Fireball from very long range. What's next? Still very early in the round. Lays down a whirlwind. Fires off a whirlwind. Springs forward with the drive rush. Medium kid rushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? Starts the foot with a Arabian cyclone. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Gets carried to just goes for it at this range. Drive rush to keep it going. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Fires off a whirlwind. Checks him with the projectile. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Still slugging it out here. There's a corner switch. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Managing their drive gauge well here can open up a lot of good chances for them later in the round. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Cycle Thorns bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. The corner throw ends it. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters are looking for a way to get it. Rushes that off and keeps going. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. What'll happen here? Lays down a whirlwind. The impact doesn't do anything. A trade, but they're not worried. Both of Usar's active. Here comes the rude Phantom. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? The super doesn't hit. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Throws them. Knockdown and rushes that off and keeps going. Looking for a chance. Stand still! Hits them with a 1-2-3. Both sides getting ready. Connects with the throw. Player a super art. Super Rashid kick. Pro is aiming for max CPM. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Uses their drive game. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Player one is in a big wall flat into the guard range. Player one holding on clutch plus anti-air. Impact squat. Who will set the bait at this range? Starts with whirling. A jump? Ooh, what a stunt blow. Amazing. Solid anti-air. Finds the target. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What now? He stars out. Rasheed's gonna start stealing. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they doing up? Wraps it up with a throw. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Let's go!
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The combo's there. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Gets a chance with that jump in. No good up high. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it? KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets the jump in. Jumps? Smart play with the throw. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Knockdown and there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Hit them with a 1-2-3. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Doing some quick planning? Clutch, anti-air. A real test of nerves here. Covers them with a psycho blitz. Tail switch. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Rush is in! Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Barely blocks the jump in. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Both, but this can lead to some big damage. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Looking for a hole. Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Take it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Good work. To spend the meter on the drive impact misses. Nets the counter. Crowns him from above. What are they gonna do? A jump? Reads the jump in perfectly. The brain on this fighter to fit for the counter in that situation. Are you kidding me? Player 1 survives that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps, scrapping it out up close. Holds out with the block. Big counter. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The jump-in is denied. Both fighters planning something? Hustles in? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. Whiffs the impact. Knockdown and jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Uses the target combo as a filler. Going in, looking for a chance. DNA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 2, it gets the counter hit and the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This is gonna hurt. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Drops him hard. This can lead to some big damage. Both are ready to pull the trigger on. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. The jump in is denied. What a finish! Player 1 shows they are truly the best of the best.
Comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a chance at that jump in. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Opts for the throw. All right. Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. What are they thinking here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. The jump-in is denied. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Both are just hanging on by a thread, with their drive experiencing burnout. Player 1 has depleted their drive hit, but they finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Sticks the jump in. Checks him with the projectile. Nails the anti-air. Psycho Flicker finds the mark. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 will hit them with a stop and pop. Hammers them with a Psycho Blitz. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. Controls the distance with a smart kill run back. Throw leaves them wide open. In there! Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Good anti-air. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? Player 1 with the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Gets the jump in. All right, what's coming up next? Oh! Player 2 chases him down. Sticks the combo. Throws him to negate the block. Life lead opens up. Gets a normal hit from the Dragon Ball. They're still good. At this range, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps up. Psycho Flicker finds someone. Knockdown and big throws. Player 1 can build off this lead. He brushes that off and keeps going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 2 will need to play a burnout trigger. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super art in play, it's still not over. Big opportunity now in this one. Oh, critical! What's gonna happen? Psycho Storm putting it in there. Player 1 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.